Hey, how's it going? My name's Ash. If you've been following me, I have a crazy cat that's overvolted. I run RCs. I like electric. This mini bike I've been working on for 5 years. Helping hand. Big shout out to Cheers. Basic information. Total voltage 42 volt. 10S 6P 18650 cells. Don't believe everything you read. The wattage of the motor and total output I'm going to keep secret. Let's just say it's like riding a goat. You hit the throttle and you're not ready for it, it'll throw you. I guarantee it. Anyway, the original frame was a mongoose, some people call it a monkey bike or a circus bike, some people call it a mini bike. The original bike had 4-inch hard rubber wheels. It was pedal powered, piece of crap. You barely go anywhere on it, top speed. You barely do any tricks on it. It was heavy. Anyway, through a series of events I managed to get my hands on one after noticing a mate of mine had turned one into a crazy contraption that was extended seat pole, extended handlebars, and ran Honda Z50 wheels, pedal powered, pedal like buggery, and you could barely outrun someone, but it was fun to ride. I thought I might be able to make an electric one. Didn't have a spare Honda Z50 pair of wheels laying around, but we did have a cheap China bottom motorbike, 2-stroke, 50cc, 49cc, whatever. Cut the forks off, got Cheersy to weld the forks onto the mongoose monkey bike frame. Now I'll show you where the wheels and stuff and the frames and things were welded on. I'll show you where I tacked on the motor and we'll go from there. So, excuse the bad lighting, got a light here somewhere. You can see here from my finger all the way back to the tip, that piece of metal was welded onto the original fork that had sprung suspension. The original fork ended just here. This circle thingy is where the original axle used to run through. Through some cheeky welding and grinding, my mate Cheers welded on a pair of forks off the China bike, allowing me to fit the China wheels and the brake caliper. Bolted, by the way, not welded. Excuse me. The front, same again. Through cheeky welding and grinding from here all the way down is China bike fork. The original forks are still there, they end about here somewhere. They're inside the China bike forks. But again, you know, backyardy, it's a bit lopsided, but that's my fault, not the welder's fault. Anyway, don't worry about that. Just have a look at it. This bike, my original intention was to make it pedal powered. 2 years later I decided to actually go with electric. I dabbled in RC and thought I could make this thing electric, so I gave it a go, and I got a 36 volt motor, 36 volt speed control, wattage unknown. Started out with a pair of 3 lead acids, 7 amperes. Ran alright. While working on it one day, it fell off the workbench. Did that thing. Hit the floor, batteries bounced a few times, batteries were no good after that, so decided to upgrade. That's where I stepped up. this thing here. It's hard to see, but there's two pieces of highly modified Ryobi flashlights that have been glued together. Excuse my fingers. And then wired in series with a plug on it, so I can plug it into the mini bike. And I shoved a pair of these in it. What year did I get these? These were 2015. So, 2 years of running them. I decided to actually upgrade again, because they're only 5 amp batteries. This time I decided, you can't see it, to modify 4 6 amp Makita drill batteries into a 10S 6P 12 amp hour 42 volt lithium pack that I actually halved electrically, so I could charge them as charge the one battery as two 5S batteries, two 5 cell batteries. The reason why I did that is because the charger I had, cheap IMAX B6 charger knockoff, maximum 6S, but you have 10S, you get 5. So I use that to charge half the battery in that bike at a time. Every 3 charges I balance the whole thing. When I balance, undo the 2 top screws, the lid pops off, and I actually insert the balance lead under the lid. When I'm just charging the bike itself, I use the main, which is just a pair. But what I do, using this amplifier hookup, sorry, excuse the poor lighting. The amplifier hookup is, well, because of the red dot you can see. So for the first half, we go positive, negative. For the second half, positive, negative. That's how I get my half and half battery charging without having to disassemble the bike. When I want to, I'll pop the lid, balance the cells, and everything's happy again. Let's see. So I went lead acid, I went standard Ryobi batteries. That allowed me to charge them and still use them in my drill. That was great. They work really well. These work just as well, but custom wired. That's my second pair of hand grips. First, the magnet in the throttle gave out, and no signal input, so therefore it wouldn't throttle. The engine welding, after giving up on pedaling, I decided to weld a motor onto it. That wasn't cheesy, that was me. As you can probably tell, my welds are really crap. I welded a flat plate onto the bottom of the bike, allowing me to weld the motor onto it. And, well, I didn't line the chain up perfectly. Damn close, but it's noisy. Noisy's good though, don't run over pedestrians, they hear me coming. Now, the big red power switch on the box. Probably wondering what that does. I have this little plastic tab, the safety switch. Now, let's see if I can focus on that. It says remove to lock. So that's what I do. Can't turn it on without it. See? So put it in the off position, of course. We turn the bike on. New voltage. Now I've been riding for a little bit, done a couple of laps, 38 volt. The switch does nothing, I haven't hooked it up to anything. Right now it's powered and ready to go. Let's see if I can give you a, hang on, I'll put you on the map. Excuse my barefootness, but here you go. weight on it, you what? It's got run. So it's also the gear ratio I've put into it. I wanted to be able to get up a hill where I needed to, so I added a higher gear ratio. Here's an overall look at the other side. Basically the same thing. You can see the chain. You can see that there's no chain attached to that. Still allowing me to change my footing from forwards to backwards. Allowing me to lean into the corners. Thought about front brakes, but actually, I don't know if you can see it, one of these spokes is actually cracked. This one here, to be honest. It's actually cracked. But you don't really need front brakes. Total speed's about 39k an hour. I overvolted it at one stage up to 40 volt on a 36 volt motor. Ran like a dream, but the motor started to get a bit cooked. The wires are a bit hot. It's just no point putting extra strain onto it. I believe it's running a 68 2-3S sprocket, standard front sprocket. Thinking of dropping it down to maybe a 65 2-3. Just a little bit more speed, less of a kick. At the moment you lean forward on the dirt, it'll do a burnout. No worries. Won't break traction on solid surface. Pulls you up pretty quick. For instance, the batteries, this is one row of 5 cells. That's what that is. In here is 60 of these individual cells. That's 5. I'm running 60. With each cell you can deliver more amps. I'm running 6 cells in parallel. That's easy 600 amp or more if I need it. The ESC can't suck that much. It's awesome. Love riding it. I'll never sell it. I want to build a box trailer for it. Again, shout out to Cheersy. The dude knows how to weld. Fixed my car. Yeah. Just on a side note, all these screws, that's actually Meccano, depending on what country you come from. That's just bent with alloy. All the box I've brushed with a wire brush and a drill. I completely sanded the entire bike, custom sprayed, several coats of paint, hours and hours of love. I love this thing.